Hello guys, my name is Leah and now I'm going to tell you the story of the world, Volume 1, Chapter 32. First, I'm going to tell you what the writing system of China was called. The writing system of China was called calligraphy. And China changed the method of writing a book into the method of printing because printing each Chinese character took a long time. So they wanted to find a faster way to write a book. And now I'm going to tell you that. Let's say this was ancient China. Ancient China was separated into 6 parts. And these 6 parts, they were separated into at least 6 different Chinese kingdoms and were ruled by 6 different warlords. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. And this time was called the period of the Warring States. And let's say this part. Let's say this part is Qin, and this part is Warring States. The Warring States did not like the Qin. Why do you think? It was because they thought that the Qin people were like barbarians. What do you think they are? They thought that the Qin people were more like barbarians. Well, barbarians were uncivilized people. And Qin Zheng ordered one of these books. Let's say The Story of the World. And there are 1,000 of these books. And he ordered that these books should be burned. And it would go into dust and ash so that we can't look at it again. And he did this to encourage the Chinese writers. Well, not to encourage the Chinese writers, because if we had these books burned, then they are having their special books being burned, even if they just wrote them. So after this incident, the Chinese people, despised him for his cruelty. And he wanted to destroy these books because he was afraid of Chinese writers not to get rid of Chinese people from him. And now we're going to think about the Great Wall. Let's say this is the Great Wall. Well, you can see this is the Great Wall. So think of it, guys. Then I will tell you the explanation. Shi Hongdi built this Great Wall along China's northern border. And when his workers said there weren't any more rocks to build the wall, what do you think he said? He said, think of another way. Well, that's a little cruel, guys. Unlike like this person. Well, I think that this isn't a great idea. Well, if you want to know what the idea is, I'll tell you after I turn the camera so that you can see me properly. Yes. Now, I think this idea is that building the Great Wall, so just that we can protect China from the Mongols. I think this is not a great idea because he made people die during the destruction of this wall. So even if we try to protect China, if there were many more people died, more than when we just leave them alone, then it doesn't mean anything, because if we keep on like that, then there will be no people to protect, just the king and soldiers, or just a king or nobody. And when some people dug the ground, they saw an arm, and they saw a soldier made out of clay, and they saw a life-sized horse made of clay too, and a war chariot and other things. Go on and on and on and on. And well, he ordered people to do this, and it was just looking at the same way. These were the soldiers to protect his tomb. So he ordered people to make this underground. Or maybe it was just open, but a sandstorm came. Well, it's your opinion, or you can look it up on a book, or you can just hear what I say. And if you want to know how large was this, well, underground city of Shihangdi's tomb, it was more than 9 miles. It was more wide than 9 miles. Wow, that's fantastic. Just a soldier that goes more than 9 miles just to protect your own tomb and your body and your treasures. If I had been, well, him, then I think I would be probably sad because a lot of people died, but because they still listen to me, if I think that I am kind and I have these soldiers, then I think it will be wonderful, don't you? Well, write your opinion on the comments below. And before I go on, please subscribe and thumbs up and write in the comments and press the bell. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is the end of the Story of the World, Volume 1, Chapter 32. Well, in this chapter, it was very hard because the main character just changed. But if you listen to my other videos, you can think about it a little easier. So next time, you need to come for chapter 33. And I will say that it will be very short because there are only 3 subjects or ideas or advice that I am going to give you about chapter 33. Bye. I'll see you next time with chapter 33. Bye.